Press your way right on in, ladies and gentlemen. Press your way right on in. It's something else that you need to know, and it's in my spirit to post this. When someone tells you something, I don't care who it's coming from. It can be your family member, a friend, a stranger in the streets. When they tell you something, especially something reference them or about somebody else, learn to be quiet and just listen. Reason I say that is because, one, it's power in your tongue. You got the power. God has given each and every last one of us the power to manifest good and manifest evil. When they come tell you something, listen. Don't pick up that phone. Don't jump to the next person and say, hey, this, and this. And secondly, it can be a test by that person, because they know who they done told that information to. And when it get out, pay attention. When it comes back to you and you already done heard it, that person will switch that story around, which is that wickedness. They'll switch around as if you the one that went and told something, knowing the whole time you ain't said nothing, but they brought the situation to you. Thirdly, learn when you see that conversation heading into gossiping and other things, cease it. Switch. If you want to stay on the phone with them, switch the subject. Because I'm learning in this season, I had a name for me, because I was known, and I can confess that I was known to be the one to carry the bone. When you tell me something, go tell the next person and keep it going. But I had a certain situation in my family where a person would fall on illness and they would call me and they would tell you so much, and they had your heart racing, mind going, and you telling everybody else out of concern. But then that individual will stop answering the telephone. So what does it make me look like if I done told 5 people in my family, this is what you told me, but when they reach out or I'm reaching out, you quit answering the phone? It looks like I'm the liar. And then not to mention when you talk to the person on the phone what they were speaking about, and they say it wasn't that bad. Baby, they teaching me. You hear me? They teaching me. It's the each his own. It's teaching me to learn. Even when I hear something, one, I know it's power in the tongue, because you can manifest positivity up here and it flows out here. And you can also manifest negativity. Learn when someone comes and tell you something, and some things, to just remain quiet. Even if you've already heard it, don't repeat it. And when you see it leading to that next conversation, and number 2, what I told you about, that test and gossiping, go ahead and change the subject. If they ain't willing to change that subject, somebody beeping in. I got to call you back. Hold on. Lay the phone down and don't go back to it. It's several ways to go ahead, and they'll catch on and get that point. Because when they come to realize that they can't get you into that wicked circle of always going to talk or carrying that bone or keeping that foolishness going, they're going to go to the next thing. But that's where your discernment, and you keep in fellowship, and you keep in dialogue, and you starting your day with God. You trust in your armor that God is going to guard and shadow you and keep you in all that you do. And that's when he's going to show you the next thing. Be bigger. Don't be afraid to be bigger. See, that's the thing I'm noticing. A lot of people are afraid to be bigger. Don't be afraid to be different. God didn't make all us the same. And ain't 2 people gonna like the same person. It's always somebody that like you and somebody that don't like you. With the cause and without a cause. In your family, outside of your family. Not to mention your family be right along with the ones that don't like you and plotting against you. But in all things, God said keep a forgiving heart, right? 777 times. But as you forgiving, you don't have to forget. And as you forgiving, you can learn to distance yourself. So when they see you but don't see you. And they'll get the point. Hey, from Scriptoria Inspiration, I love each and every one of you all with the love of Christ. And that's something in my spirit, and I just know I needed to share it with somebody. Heavenly Father, my Father, Jehovah, Alpha and Omega, beginning and the ending. I can't do nothing without you. Let this word fall on good ground and good ears. Let it be an encouragement, Heavenly Father, to the ones that's listening. Hey, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.